Hi y'all, Arianne here, back with another video. And today we are going to talk about week 1 and week 2. I know I didn't put a video up for what I did for week 1, but I'm going to explain everything in this video. And I just want to say thanks for watching and let's get started. So let's recap on week 1. So week 1 I had the utmost, I don't know what to call it, but I wanted determination to do this challenge. I put it up on YouTube. I told my friends, my boyfriend, everybody about it, and I wanted to do it for me. But when the days came, it just seemed like day after day, I just didn't want to do it. And I guess it just, one day I didn't do it, and then the rest of the week I didn't do it. So I ended up eating whatever I wanted. I didn't exercise, and it was just the runaround cycle. And then on Sunday, it was like, oh my goodness. No, not on Sunday. On Saturday, I was like, okay, today I'm gonna get up and I'm going to go on a walk. Didn't go on that walk. And then I'm like, okay, today's Saturday. I woke up early, which early on Saturday is like 8, 9. So then I was like, okay, I'm getting ready and I'm going on a walk. So that day I did 5 miles. And then I'm like, okay, I can do this. Sunday I woke up and my mom's like, oh, you're going on a walk? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, let me show you the walk that I did. So I did 2.5 miles. And then this is going into week 2. So I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, I can do this. I didn't have the motivation I needed for week 1, but I was like, I'm not gonna let week 1 deter me for the rest of these 15 weeks. That was just 1 week, and you know we have bad weeks, we have good weeks, and that was just an example of one of my bad weeks. And I just wanna be really relatable and really honest with you guys and say, sometimes I just don't wanna do it, and that week I did not wanna do it, and I ended up going from 158.8 to 162.4. So then last week or this week, every single day, from Saturday till yesterday, I did 5 miles. I went around the lake after my classes because I had classes on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Even after my classes, even on my days off, I went and I did those 5 miles. I made it a priority. I put it on my schedule and I was able to do it. It took me on an average of 1 hour and 23 minutes to an hour and 40 minutes to complete those 5 miles. And at the end, I felt really good. I felt really rejuvenized, and it made me have clear thoughts, and I just overall enjoyed my experience, and I was able to show myself that I can be consistent and I can do all these things that in my mind I know what to do, but I actually need to put those things into practice. So I was able to do that and have a week in consistency. So this coming up week, my 3rd week in this 15-week journey, I plan to, in addition to the 5 miles that I do the Chloe Ting flat stomach challenge, the first one of January 2021. And then I also hope to implement jump rope. So just like 20 minutes of jump rope, Chloe Ting fitness challenge in the morning, because my first class is usually at 5 or 6:40, and then they end at 6 or 8. And then after that class, I have a 2-hour gap. So in that 2-hour gap, I do the 20 minutes of jump rope and the Chloe Ting challenge for the day. And then after all my classes are done for the day, I go on my walk. And then from there, I do the other necessities that are needed for the day. But I just want to get on here and tell you that some days you just don't want to do it, and that's okay, and that you need to forgive yourself, and that's now in the past, and it matters what you do to step forward. I had a whole entire week, it wasn't a day, I had a whole entire week where I messed up. I wasn't tracking my calories, I wasn't exercising, I was just in my bed watching Netflix and YouTube videos. And I had to really reflect and look at myself like, I have an audience, I have myself, I have people looking at me, and I also need to look at myself and see that I can be doing better and I can be more consistent. And I know the steps that I need to be taking, and I'm not taking that. So, what do I need to do to accomplish the goals that I have set in place? So, I made the schedule, I stuck to it, and I didn't let the excuses that I made up in my mind dictate what I was going to do for that day. And I even was able to work out today. Today's Sunday. I worked out. I'm on the second day of my Chloe Ting challenge. So I started it yesterday. And it's 28 days. So I'm on day 2. I'm just excited for what this journey is going to bring to me. I know that we all fall off. We all have our bad days. We have our bad weeks. But it doesn't matter what you did then. It's what you're going to change now. And I feel like I was able to have last week as a week in consistency, a week to show that I was able to do what I always knew I can do. But I put it in practice. So this next week, I told you that I'm going to be doing walking, Chloe Ting, and jump rope, and implementing all together with a calorie deficit. I aim for like 1,500 calories. 500. Don't do 500. You're going to starve yourself. That's not good for anybody, okay? Yeah, so I'm just excited that I was able to show myself what I can do this whole entire time with this past week. And I'm excited to see what the future has. Oh, and I didn't tell you. So first week, 158.8. Second week, 162.4. This week, 159.6. So I am down like a little over 2 pounds from last week, but still up like 0.8 pounds from the first week. So my butt's moving. So have a nice day. Thank you all for watching, and let's continue this journey together. Ari, Razzie out. Ari.